Hi everyone, it's my pleasure to show you my project in CS61B. In project 3, I implemented a randomly generated world with some functionality. So let's begin. Here, okay. So we can start from the main program. Where is it? Okay, here. I will check with the configuration to remove the additional environment variable and program arguments. Okay, apply. Okay, next. First, let's start the keyboard input model. In this game, in the menu, I have 5 options: new game, load game, settings, avatar, and quiet. So for the first one, the new game, once you press N, you will start a new game and you will be prompted to input the seed. It can be a series of the numbers, which will be like here. And when you press S, you enter the world. The world's width is 18 blocks and the height is 60 blocks. So it's quite a big world. Like here, it's not fully appeared on my screen. And you are right here. It's not a very good place to generate it, but okay, let's start. First, I can press the letter L to open or close the light, like here. And once you turn off the light, like I need my character in the middle of this map to have you seen it. Okay, once you move it here, I turn off the light. Once the light is turned off, you can only see the places, the hallway, the wall that are next to you, and you cannot see anything else. So I move around the map. You see that there's a big room. I go around to find something to go out, to find where to go out, and I can move over the map. Yeah, it's very easy, and well, you may think it's not a big project, but something will come over later. And next, I will introduce my HUD. Look, there's a bar right above my map, and the first is a name. The default name is Golden Bear, and there is a date. Oh, it's very late now. And the third one here, like when I move my character, once it hits the wall, it will just go back, and once I move forward, it will just go bears. The hammers, coins are not useful here, but it will be useful later. And the L will prompt you to open or close a light. The health, it's useless now. And the last one will tell you anything under your cursor. Like I move my cursor to here, it says a floor, flower, and open the portal. I will talk about this later, but yeah, that's the basic functionality of my map. And I hit Q to leave this game, and then I'll talk about the settings in my game. Like I can hit the S to enter this submenu, which I can adjust the width of the world, the height of the world, and numbers of the room. And I still have 2 options, like the win or lose, the hammer one. First, I can change the width of the world, which I change it to a little bigger, and the height smaller, please. And numbers of room, yeah, I use algorithm to randomly generate the some number of the room that's within a range. But if you want definitely some like 10, 20, or 30, or even 100, I don't think that's possible, but you can. you can do it. Like I enter 20, which is within my range, but I just want to do it. And then I can also open the hammer option to make it true. Okay, let's do a new game. Okay, the size of the world has been changed, looks very good. And on the map, there are like several new things has been added. Like here, I move the cursor, like here, a hammer. Okay, let's move to the hammer. Maybe this one, the closer one. My number of hammer has +1. You may want to ask, yeah, I have a hammer, but where should I use it? Okay, look here. When I come to a wall, I cannot pass it, right? But with a hammer, I can break it to go to the beautiful outer world. In the outer world, you can see everything, the mountain, the river, the flower, yeah, everything. It looks quite beautiful. And at this part, there's a special functionality that only applied when I open the hammer option. Like here is a room that is an independent room without any hallway connected to it. So that's why we use the open portal. Like when we come closer to the portal, we enter it, go. Yeah, you are transported to this small room, and if fortunately enough, there will be some like coins later in this part, but I have not yet activated it. So it's just a small room, but you can explore it with this portal, and the portal will be opened for a period of time, like, and the portal now is become the closed portal, and I just do a few movements. Okay, I come out. The numbers of hammer depend on how many rooms are there in this map. So the more room you have, the more hammer you will have. So be careful with the number of hammer and the number of the rooms. You don't want a map that is full of the rooms, or just like 2 or 3 rooms. Okay, that's about it. And still, and I exit this game, and I wanna introduce about the win or lose functionality, which is here. Yes, I have to enter the game again and go to the settings. Usually I change the size of this world with a small slightly fit into my screen. Okay, enter new game randomly. Okay. So in the world, there are a lot of more interesting things. Firstly, I will introduce you this sand. Look at my house. Take a closer look at it. When I move over it, yeah, -1. There may be something like hiding inside this small sand, and yeah, you cannot see it, but you will get a house reduced after you pass through it. And after you lose all your health like this, it will be a long time. Yeah, you have 10 health. Quite healthy. Yeah, you lose. And after a few seconds, the screen will disappear, and you can enter the game again. I did not design the functionality for you to like re-enter the game after you lose it, or oh yeah, something like that. It's not in my scope, but I do like the idea. Yeah. Okay, then here there's another thing called a coin. There will be a totally same coin in the world, no matter how large or how small the world is. Like I can move through the world to find a coin. The sand are randomly generated, so there may be something that's out of that is like very make you feel very terrible, like if it's appeared here, before, it's appeared here, etc. This is why we want to add some hammer here. We can break the wall to come to the outer world and come in later. Yeah, I now have 2 hammers. Yeah. Oh no, I don't have any hammers. So sad. Yeah, it's a little hard for me to figure out the coins. How many coins I have? 6. Pretty good. Where's another coin? Yeah, I think I got it. Go. Here, okay, go up. Yeah, you win. That's pretty good. It's just a simple win or lose mechanism, but yeah, I can add something more, but it's not my main purpose today. And I also want to tell you something about my avatar. I can change its name, I can change its appearance. First talk about name, I can change it to something special, like, yeah, whatever name you want. You can change it to BYOW, the name of this game, and you can change the appearance. Yes, doesn't matter. The first is add a smiling face and a heart. Yeah, I like the game, so the heart. Yeah, I know it's quite a little bit annoying, like I have to change the size of the world every time, but yeah, I have to do it. Okay, yeah, a heart is moving around the world. Yeah, like that, go bears. And also, look, the name has been changed here. I move around in the map. Here, and now remember, here I'm on the right upper corner of this world, and I save and leave the world. Then I enter the game again. Yeah, I come back, and I can still do anything I want. This functionality, the save and load is appeared on both with win or lose functionality and without win or lose functionality. It's not very hard to implement this, but I want to this be as comprehensive as possible. So yeah, it works for both win or not win functionality, and it will record everything on the map. We can take a look at it like here. Like I just want to enter, and yeah, it will be a win or not win functionality, and I enter the game. Move around, get a little hammer, coin, break the wall, come back, step onto the sand. Oh, so hard. That's hard. And I come to here, I leave the world, and again I enter the game. Yeah, I have the 1 coin, 0 hammers, and the time, the name, the house, everything here. That's pretty good. And your name will be recorded if you want. If you change the name, I mean, like this will default it to be set to the golden bear, but doesn't matter. Okay. And I think we finished the most of it. Just leave 2 small things, not very important but very interesting. Like I can set the name. So if I set my name to be, oh, it's not about the name, sorry. It's about a new name. The seed, if I set to be 247, ta-da! Look, the name of your avatar will become Burkinian, and you will have a lot of hammers for you to break the whole world. Yeah, like we know that the number I entered, 247, is the atomic mass of the Burkinian. So yeah, it's just something very special for the interesting, beautiful element. break the whole world. Yeah, I can rush around along the map and break the highway. Yeah, it looks pretty good. So let's leave the map. Okay. And the last thing, last but not least, is something that right in the meme here. This one also is not appeared in 4.22 repo. It's appeared once since Spring 21. I think it's quite interesting. Like, it integrated a server that I can play with it remotely with someone else. So I need to add a argument to it, program argument p the 4005 as my portal or what number, and I first run the meme, waiting for connection, and here I enter the address, which will be localhost, and the port will be 4005. After a long time, you will get two screens that you can play with it. There's one server, one the meme page, and I did not connect to anything else, so yeah, that's just about it. The setting up process, like how to actually connect to something else, is on the website of the CS61B Spring 21. Yeah, if you want, you can play with it. But I don't have anyone to play with, so so sad. Okay, I think that's all my programs. I implement all basic functionalities and all the ambitions points, all extra credit. Yeah, the extra credit criteria is based on the summer, like 2021 or 22 something. I don't remember, but yeah, it's a quite something beautiful. That's everything I want to introduce about my game, and at last I want to say thank you to anyone who participated in this program, like Professor Hogg and the GSI of this class. Without you, I cannot have such a great experience to take the class on my own and to have experience to develop this small but interesting game. And I also want to thank you to some Berkeley students who generously helped me with this course, with my program, and some online resources who I take a look at. That's very helpful. So at last, I want to say thank you to every Berkeley student, not every Berkeley student, but like professors. Yeah, that's about it. Thank you for watching this video.